Today we will be learning about how to install Jenkins on AWS EC2 instance. For this, I already have started a Jenkins instance. I've created a Linux instance on AWS. For this, I have also set the inbound rules as it should allow port number 8080 as TCP protocol, and it should be open for all the for 8080 as an inbound rule. For outbound rule, I haven't set anything, and it just allowed all the protocols. Now let's connect to this AWS EC2 instance. For this, I'll go to putty, and I'll copy this public DNS and I'll paste it here. And I'll go to SSH, then auth, and I'll browse the authentication parameter. I'll go to downloads, and I've created a folder Jenkins. I'll take this PPK file, and also I'll set the parents and increase the font size to 14. Go back to the session and click on open. Now it will try to connect to that EC2 instance. I'll click on yes button, and then it will ask me for the username. So EC2 user, and we are ready to install Jenkins. Yes. Now that we have logged into EC2 instance, AWS EC2 instance, first we will check whether Java is installed on this or not. We cannot find Java. And since this is a new machine as it is expected, let's first update the packages. So sudo yum update will update all the existing packages. Click on yes, and this will update all the existing packages. It is going to take some time. Yes. So now the update is completed. We'll install Java. So sudo yum install Java, and we'll know the version which I want is 1.8.0, and I click on enter. This will install Java for us. I'll click on confirmation yes. This will again going to take some time. Okay, so Java is installed for us. Now what we will do is that we will set up the packages for Jenkins. So I'll copy this command and I'll paste it here and click on enter. What this will do is that it will set up the package or download the Jenkins latest package. Now I'm going to execute one other command which will install, which will import the key for Jenkins from Jenkins CLI to install from the above package. Now I'll execute one more command and install the Jenkins, and this will install the Jenkins for us. Yes, for the confirmation. Download Jenkins. Yes, it is done. Now the Jenkins is installed, but the services are not yet up and running. So what I'll do is that I will copy this command and enter here, and this will start the Jenkins service for us. So it is saying okay, that means that our Jenkins service is up and running. Now what we have to do is we have to go and copy this public DNS, and now we know that by default Jenkins installed on 8080. So port number, we'll have to provide the port number here. Click on enter. Now let's see the Jenkins. Yes, now the Jenkins is coming up for us. Now, from the first video, we know that when we install Jenkins, the first time it asks us to unlock the Jenkins first. So for unlocking, we would require the admin password, right? So yes, and it is saying that to unlock Jenkins, ensure that we have the security password, and that security password can be found at this location. Copy this. I'll clear the window first. I get myself an admin rights, and then I'll go to CD. I'll go navigate to this directory. Click on ls-l. We need to check this file. So yes, that command will work it out, and then I'll copy the password which is there, and I click on this and continue. Okay, now the Jenkins is installed and it's asking us to install the suggested plugin. I click on install suggested plugin and move ahead with this. Okay, now all our plugins are installed, and we'll redirect to the next page where it will ask us to create the username. So I will create my user SHR, and I'll give the password. Enter the full name, and then I'll enter my email address and click on save continue. I want to keep the Jenkins default URL to as it is and click on start Jenkins. By this, we can install the Jenkins on the AWS EC2 instance. We can see all the dashboards. We can create a new item. You can see the profile username. We can log out and we can log in, re-log in with the same username with which we have we just have created. So you can see that we can again able to log in and we can perform all the functionalities here. By this, we can install the Jenkins on AWS instance. As it is, when we terminate this, the Jenkins will also get terminated. When we shut down this AWS instance, we cannot use Jenkins. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you have seen, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that like button, which is at the top which is at the bottom of this video. Thanks once again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.